Hi Scorpio, welcome to your channeled angel messages for February 2020. As always, I'm going to have your cards right here up front and center, and I invite you to look at the images on the cards and use your own intuition to pull away symbolisms and meanings for yourself as I channel the general message. You will hear the bells in the background, and you may hear my voice change a little bit. The way that I speak might change a little bit. A lot of people say, why do you sound different in the channeled messages? Because I am channeling. I'm giving up my voice for the angels to speak through. So there may be a little bit of a difference. So without further ado, my darlings, we're going to jump right on in and channel our messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Dear Scorpio, we come to you at this time to say you are so very busy, go, do. You are way ahead of yourself, attempting to cross some finish line that need not be crossed immediately. Yet your approach now is to not rest, no sleep, no rest until this is done, no rest until this is done. And we wish to tell you, dear Scorpio, you are burning the candle at both ends. It is time for you to find a new approach. It is time for you to have a more reasonable understanding of time, which time in itself is a very abstract thing, dear Scorpio. But it is time for you to understand that your days are more than 8-hour periods, that you have the universal time, you have universal timing. And so as such, dear Scorpio, we are asking you to find an approach that is less intense. We know, dear Scorpio, you are known for your intensity. We know, dear Scorpio, you thrive on your own intensity, and you are so very determined at this time to crawl out of a hole, as you say. But dear Scorpio, we say you are not in a hole, you are a planted seed, and we say allow for yourself to grow. The seed, the vine does not come out of the seed, and the branch, the stems do not come up out of the seeds and crawl out. They do not crawl out, dear Scorpio. So we tell you now to allow for time to work its magic, as it were, to allow time to run its course, and to allow things to happen in their natural order, dear Scorpio. It is time, Scorpio, for you to place your focus away from the instant satisfaction, the instant gratification, the quick fix, but to look at your projects, to look at your goals in the long term, in the projected future, the projections of progress. It is time for you to think of your legacy in these terms, and it is time, Scorpio, for you to do the research, for you to study, for you to do the reading, to better understand all of these ideas, to better understand how to implement them, to better understand how to get ahead, to really get ahead, dear Scorpio. Not to get ahead by doing the most busy work, not to get ahead by accomplishing the most tasks, but to accomplish the most productive tasks, the most prolific tasks, one at a time, and to take your time doing them. It is time to do the research to understand what will be in your best interest long term. We ask, Scorpio, that you stop thinking short term. We ask, Scorpio, that you begin thinking in the broader realm. We ask that you begin thinking about the steps that you can take now, regardless of how long they will take to complete, but that you can begin now, that you can take your time to create a masterpiece, Scorpio. You are here to place your masterpiece into existence. You know what your masterpiece is. You have dreamed of it since childhood. It has many different forms for different ones of you. You know what you were here to put out, and you know that it will take time. And so as such, you have been distracted with the busy work. You have been distracted with the busy work. You have been like Jonah in the belly of the well, looking for anything to throw yourself into rather than to do what you came here to do, Scorpio. And we say, stop this, stop this, stop this, stop this tiresome cycle, and allow yourself to begin taking steps into what you came here to do. And as we said before, action, 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 busy, busy, busy. All this is fine. All this is wonderful, Scorpio. We appreciate your hard work. We love your stamina. You are admired on the earth realm for your stamina. But now is the time for strategy, dear Scorpio. Now is the time for planning. Now is the time for negotiations. Now is the time to set forth the terms of your contracts. And as such, it is time for you to hopefully place research into work. Hopefully you will do the research, the reading, the preparation we are asking you to do, and hopefully you understand that you will begin to place these concepts to work. You will begin to learn how to move forward in efficient ways. You will learn how to do the most work to cover the most distance with the least amount of steps, with the least amount of strides. You will learn to put more forward. You will learn to receive more for what you are doing. You will learn to receive and to accept, dear Scorpio. We are bringing you out of this fiery physical element that you have been in for so long, and we know that you have been in this fiery physical element to escape the deep watery crevices of your natural soul. And we know that you have decided that you wish not to be in those shadowy realms, and so you have been busy, and this is admirable. But now, dear Scorpio, we are bringing you up into the element of air, into the element of thought. We are bringing you up into the element of strategy, into the element of negotiation, and we are bringing you up into the element of change in this way. Dear Scorpio, we are bringing for you the right mentor, the right teacher, the right leader, the right guide, and this person will appear in different aspects of your life for different ones of you, depending on your current path and your current journey. But you will have this element of air entering into your life as a mentor, as a teacher, as a helper, to allow you to strive, dear Scorpio. And for some of you, this will be the first time in your life anyone has invested any guidance in you. But know this, dear Scorpio, you will prevail, you will go far, you will do more with this guidance than others have done in a lifetime with a lifetime of guidance. You are not behind. You will catch up, as it were, but not only will you catch up, you will surpass. You will surpass the many. You will be like that car in traffic that is cut off by the showy, expensive automobile, only to be side by side together down a few distances at a light. You will catch up, and then you will pass that shiny, expensive, fast automobile as it is stuck behind a large bus. You will move ahead happily on your way. This is not about what you were handed at birth. This is not about where you are in the present moment. This is about where you are going. And where you are going, darling Scorpio, the path is clear, and we are making you more efficient. Scorpio. You have dove out and in of the realms of water. You have left the deep watery crevices of your spirit and soul and escaped in the physical, escaped in the work, escaped in the here and now, in the present physical realm. And we are taking you to air. And after you have moved through air, we are bringing you back to your connection within yourself of your inner water. You are water, dear Scorpio. You are water. You are pure water, moving, flowing, and you are running so very deep, dear Scorpio. And as such, we bring you balanced now. We bring you water that flows over earth. We bring you water that flows under sky. We bring you water that quenches the fire. We bring you an unmovable, unstoppable, we mean to say, an unstoppable force that is touching and connecting with every aspect and every element of nature, dear Scorpio. There is nothing that you cannot achieve. There is nothing that you cannot conquer. There is nothing that you have not touched. And there is reason for this, dear Scorpio. And if you remain in your faith, if you remain in your knowing, if you keep moving forward as you are guided to do so, you will understand in the future, in ways you cannot comprehend now, why your path has been the way that it has been. And your experiences will help you to reach far, far, far distances, far places that others have not been able to do so. And it is in this way, dear Scorpio, that you will be a powerful bringer of light and healing. Be well, my dears.